This is Friday Night Football on KLST, brought to you by Randall Motors.
Welcome into the 7th week of Friday Night Football. It's the best day of the week, and we're glad you're watching. I'm Charles Bryce. Over the next 15 minutes, we will have coverage from all around the Concho Valley. Almost all the teams began district play this week as the fight for the playoffs begins in the second week of October. We start off with the Central Bobcats against the Midland Legacy Rebels for homecoming, their 57th total meeting in this District 2-6A opener. And here's the highlights. TD opening drive for the Rebels on a streak to the corner. PAT good, 7-0. Bobcats respond to Colton Hill, 7-7. Game early first. Ensuing kick return. Rebels take this back all the way after a fake reverse. 14-7 Rebels still early in first quarter. After a central interception, Rebels increase the lead, 21-7. The Bobcats answer back. Colton Hill, 21-14. Rebels still ahead, but Bobcats aren't going away in this one. Micah Smith calls his number, 21, all is San Angelo Stadium. Bobcats and Rebels saw a total of 70 points in just the first 2 quarters of action, a 38-35 halftime score. There was a track meet at San Angelo Stadium. Legacy was up 41-35 in the third quarter. Now let's send it back to San Angelo Stadium, where Brian Cunningham is live for some updated Central Insight. Brian, take it away.
Good evening, I'm Brian Cunningham, and we are live from a very busy, slam-packed San Angelo Stadium here for the opening of district play for the Central Bobcats as they host Midland Legacy, and what has been just an absolute stunner of a game. If you missed the first half, 73 total points were scored. 38-35 was the halftime lead for the Rebels going in, and since then, I mean, we have still seen only 17 points so far in this second half as we just hit the fourth quarter 2 minutes ago. Legacy is driving right now, right behind me. It's a 4th and 2 on almost nearly the goal line. It is a close one, and what we have seen so far is really Central's been kind of shooting themselves in the foot, a few third down mishaps, a few penalties, and Midland's been really able to capitalize on them. 10-7 outscoring in the second half as we now have a 48-42 game. Like I said, we are in a packed crowd right now. It is a timeout currently, and again, we're going to send it back to you guys live from San Angelo Stadium. Back to you.
Thanks, Brian. Lakeview with one final tune-up before district play next week. The Chiefs now 4-2 on the season, starting 4-0. They took on a Brownfield team tonight that was looking to make it 3 in a row. Lakeview was well on its way to win. Chiefs bounced back with a 58-26 win. They will take some momentum into district in 2 weeks. Continuing district action, Class 4 3A D2 was highlighted with number 2 Wall at home taking on Merkel. The Hawks 8-1 all-time versus the Badgers. First quarter, 7:35 to go. The Badgers strike first. Handoff goes left side in the hands of Rayson Houston. Touchdown Merkel ahead 7-0. Hawks ensuing drive, showing aggressiveness, going for it on 4th and long near Benfield, but it's not there. Screen to Avon Bailey. Goes nowhere. Merkel takes over. Next drive, 3rd down. Free play for the Badgers as the Hawks jump offside. Is intercepted by Bryson McFarden, but it's coming back. Badgers would punt. Leading to this, Lennon York hits Reed Robertson over the middle. He turns on the Jets, making defenders miss. Cuts downfield. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Hawks. Tie game. Second quarter, Hawks driving again at the 1-yard line. York fakes a handoff, now rolls to his right, and that's another touchdown. Dylan Sellers is wide open. Scores standing up to put Wall ahead. From that moment on, Wall took over. Final score, 63-13. The Great Creek Eagles open District 4 3A action on the road against the Coahoma Bulldogs Thursday, looking for a 4th straight win. National anthem before the game. Going to the first quarter, Grape Creek possessions, direct snap to the running back, Darrell West, who breaks tackles, busts it to the outside, turns on the Jets. No Bulldogs going to catch him. That's an Eagle touchdown. They strike first. Same quarter, Coahoma would respond, but it's West again on the carry. He's breaking tackles, going left, now cuts it back right and putting on the afterburners once again as he gets his second touchdown of the night. Now it's 13-7 after PAT was no good. Next quarter, Bulldogs answer once again. It's a reverse to Ashton Ortiz as he runs left, breaking tackles as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown. They take a 20-13 lead. Coahoma wins 33-27. TLCA opens up district play in 3-3A D1 against Sweetwater. Tough matchup for the Eagles as they enter this contest 0-5 on the season. The Eagles 0-1 against Sweetwater all time and looking to change that Friday night. But the Mustangs had all their horses tonight. Sweetwater had a huge 69-0 advantage in the fourth quarter. Brady closes out 3A coverage. The Bulldogs took on Dublin, a 5-3A D2 matchup Friday night. Brady holds the overall series at 7-5 all time, including 4 of the last 5 meetups. Brady picked to finish second in the district this year, but don't tell the Bulldogs that. They manhandled Dublin 62-13. Brady now 4-2, 1-0 in district. They will host Eastland next week. Coming up on Friday Night Football, Class 2A action is back this week. We'll have scores and highlights after the break when we return.
It's Friday Night Football on KLST, brought to you by Randall Motors.
Class 6A through 3A done. Now time to recap all of our Class 2A action from Friday night, starting with El Dorado, which took on Iran in their 4-2A D2 matchup. Fans in attendance for district home opener. Friday Night Lights, Week 7 underway. 14-0 Iran lead, drop snap, but the Braves endure it. A shot over the hitting crossbar. 20-0 Braves early on, and the ensuing kick had a two-pointer. First, the Texas sky looks amazing. Two Eagles answer back with a kick return. Touchdown, 27. Braves still lead. Another Iran touchdown extends the lead 26-7, but El Dorado not going away yet. The Eagles answer back, another long score of the game, and would take a halftime lead in this one, battling all the way back. Even taking a lead in the third quarter and fourth quarter, El Dorado made a huge comeback. Eagles pull off a 45-42 nail-biter. Jumping to District 7-2A D2, Miles hosted Albany for the district opener. Bulldogs are 0-9 all-time against the Lions. First quarter action, Albany possession, and Lions get on the scoreboard first with a 1-yard touchdown by Braylon Brillington. PAT kick fails, 6-0 Lions still in the first. Miles ball now, quarterback Liam Yancey weaves way through the defense, and look at him hurdle this defender. Later in the first quarter, Bulldogs possession again. Liam Yancey trying to hook up with the receiver, but Albany's Jackson Street picks him off. Tough half for Miles. Second quarter now, Albany possession. Lions running back Woods Peterson drags defenders with him. Man, that guy is hard to bring down. Later in the second quarter, Lions ball again. Quarterback Clay Chapman connects with Callan Fairchild for a long touchdown pass. 13-0 Albany after the pick. That was the score at the half. Albany had Miles' number again, 48-0. We send it to District 3-2A D1 for the next three teams. Cristobal up first. Cougars travel to Colorado City to take on the Wolves to kick off district. Cristobal holds the overall series record of 3-2 as they enter their sixth game all-time against each other. It was a defensive slugfest, and Cristobal hangs on for a 15-6 win on the road. Cougars will head home with big smiles. Sonora up now. The Broncos go into district play on the road against Forsan and holding the overall record of 8-1 all-time versus the Buffaloes. Sonora, the season seems to have found some consistency the past few weeks as the schedule finally gets serious. Broncos came out of the chute strong tonight. They corralled the Buffaloes 42-8. Sonora putting last season in the rearview mirror. The last team from District 3-2A D1 was also in action. Number 7 ranked Ozona has been rolling so far this season in their non-district schedule, and they will lean heavily on Christian Villarreal, ranked second in Texas in rushing. Lions face Reagan County for these teams' 90th matchup all-time. Record split at 43-43 and 3. And hold on to your seat. Ozona was up 102-6 in the fourth quarter. That's right. I've never seen an 11-man team, as long as I've been doing this stuff, 11-man team score 100 points. We switch it over to District 14-2A D1. Mason, the preseason ranked Punchers, hit district play this week and just finished a gauntlet of a non-district schedule, including 2 games against top 10 opponents in Texas. Punchers looking to repeat as district winners, chasing their 15th in a row. Mason rode the strength of its defense in an 18-0 shutout. Second straight shutout for the Punchers, who lived up to their mascot name tonight. Back to Class 4A, 4-2A D2. Sterling City entered district play this week. They take on another Eagle team, Van Horn, with Sterling City taking both the previous contests between these two. Sterling City is still looking for win number 1 this season. For new head coach Kellen Luker, will district play bring that? Yes, sir. Sterling City pitches a shutout, 65-0. Luker's boys put on a show tonight. District 14-2A D2 closes out our Class 2A recap. Number 5 ranked Junction Eagles have been rolling through the first part of their schedule. The Eagles were picked to first in their district. They were scheduled to start that journey Friday night against Centerpoint, but the Pirates had to forfeit a loss because of a limited number of players. Junction will now open district at Brackett next Friday. Junction is now 6-0. Class 1A action hits the field next. All but 2 Concho Valley teams in action for district play. We'll show you those results after the break when Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football on KLST, brought to you by Randall Motors.
Concho Valley matchup kicks off Class 1A action tonight. Number 5 Robert Lee over in Erie County for a District 8-1A D1 matchup. First quarter, Hornet ball, but that's a fumble. Robert Lee immediately jars the ball loose, going the other way, and the Steers make them pay. Brenner Sherwood plows his way through the Hornets defense, roaming to the end zone. Touchdown Steers. Steers possession once more. Sherwood again makes a man miss and scores. Sherwood dominating again. What else is new? Touchdown. The Steers make easy work in their district opener, 54-8. The final score from OK Wolfenbarger Field. Robert Lee run is now 7-0 and 1-0 in district. Sending it to District 6-1A D2 now. Bront entered district play against Lorraine. Longhorns hold a 19-12 overall series record against the Bulldogs. Second quarter, Bront up 22-6. Lorraine looking to make some moves. The Longhorn defense with other plans. The Horns putting on the pressure, but check out Joel Pena, the senior linebacker, hauling in there to give Bront great field position. Ensuing Longhorns possession, hand off to Parker Holland, who's making reservations for 6. Thanks to a nice lead block from Andrew Rico. Extra point try, no good. Horns up 28-6 after the score. Next Lorraine drive, Andrew Rico leading the way the previous possession, but here on second and third down doing work against the Bulldogs defense. The solid Bront defense would lead to this connection from Jack Robbins to Raymond Williams. Like the touchdown right in the wheelhouse, giving Bront the 34-6 advantage. It's all Longhorns tonight as Bront cruises 56-6. Another Concho Valley matchup up now, this time back over in District 8-1A D1. Very Best was on the road in Paint Rock, taking on the Indians. Falcons hold the overall series at 14-11 all-time versus the Indians. Both teams looking to chase Water Valley and Robert Lee. Both picked to finish 1 and 2 this year. Very Best was way too strong. Falcons roll 66-16 to start district with a bang. Menard up now, District 15-1A D1. Saw the Yellow Jackets hosting Lakey Friday night to kick off district play. Yellow Jackets went 5-0 through non-district play as they hosted the Eagles, holding a 10-1 overall record against them. Yellow Jackets put the sting on them, 59-0. That's a third straight shutout for Menard. Jackets now 6-0 and 1-0 in district. Blackwell closes out district action tonight. The Hornets faced Olfen and hold the overall series record against the Mustangs at 3-0. Blackwell came into the season ranked and have found themselves winless entering district play, but plenty of time to right the ship. Hornets showed a lot of determination this one. They rolled 74-28. Blackwell put on a show for the fans tonight. It's a whole new season now for the Hornets. Still to come on Friday Night Football, our weekly trivia, Week 7 recap, and Week 8 look ahead coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
This is Friday Night Football on KLST, brought to you by Randall Motors.
And of course, with football season comes our annual Concho Valley High School Football Trivia Challenge. To enter the sweepstakes, simply visit our website, ConchoValleyHomepage.com. Click the contest tab and submit your answers each week for your chance to win the grand prize, $100 HEB gift card. Weekly winners are announced every Sunday, each of whom receive an automatic bid for the final drawing. The grand prize winner will be announced at the end of the season in mid-November. One of this week's questions, how many consecutive district titles has Mason won going into this season? A, 10, B, none, C, 5, or D, 14? Remember to visit our website to submit your answer. And here are the Week 7 headlines. Central versus Midland Legacy. Bobcats were down 51-42 in the fourth quarter at last check in their district opener. Lakeview at Brownfield. Chiefs trying to snap a 2-game losing streak in the district finale. Lakeview earns its 5th win under Coach Guevara, 58-26. Number 2, Wall versus Merkel. The Hawks were looking to stay undefeated and start district with a bang at home. There's no stopping this Wall team tonight. Hawks roll by 50 points, 63-13. Number 7, Ozona versus Reagan County. The Lions and superstar running back Christian Villarreal were hoping to stay unblemished and open district with a win against the Owls. We saw a final of 102-16, then it was corrected to 94-16. Number 5, Robert Lee at Erie County. The Steers put their perfect record on the line in Concho Valley showdown against the Hornets. Steers made another strong statement, 54-8. And now we look ahead to Week 8 in 11-man play. Central is at Odessa Permin. Lakeview has an open date. TOCA will host Clyde. Number 2, Walls at Tahoma. Grape Creek will host Stanton. Brady will host Eastland. Cristobal will host Reagan County. Ozona is at Sonora. Mason will host Harper. El Dorado at Sterling City.
Catering for Friday night football staff is provided by Chick-fil-A. Friday Night Football on KLST, brought to you by Randall Motors. For more on today's stories, visit ConchoValleyHomepage.com. Closed captioning for the hearing impaired is sponsored by the Law Office of Rick DeHoyos.